Joe, Matsui had a day off the other day. Just another day off?
Yeah, just a day. You know, I mean, it's been real hot, and you know, you think about guys that you're rotating a little bit, and Bobby actually has a little history off this guy. He's seen him before, so you know, it would have been Bobby's day, but Bobby's seen him, so.
What do you expect from Evelyn? Like you said, not many of your hitters have seen him at all.
Well, he's a guy that is a four-pitch guy, you know, and if you watch him a little bit, he kind of has the same windup as David Wells. I just hope he doesn't have that pinpoint control today that Boomer always had. But, you know, his pitch is his slider. He likes to throw a slider, and he'll throw it at any time. And you got to make him throw strikes.
Speaking of control and the problems Chien-Ming Wang has had, has there been anything since his last start that makes you believe he might have found some answers there?
Well, I mean, he worked very hard in the bullpen, and you know, I believe every start he's found it again. And only time will tell, but I think he's going to have a real good start tonight. I got a feeling.
This is an A's team that has, I think, 249 walks, so they're pretty patient when they have to be. So they will test him if he doesn't have that command, right?
Yeah, I mean, they are not an anxious club. I mean, it's kind of what Oakland preaches throughout their system, and the key is to get ahead of them. If you get ahead 0-1 and they give you that free strike, take advantage of it, then you can make them be a little bit defensive.
Joe, it sounds so easy on paper that when you play a team like this, since they're going to be patient, they're going to take that first pitch. That first pitch has to be a strike, right?
Right.
Why doesn't it always work that way?
Well, as I said yesterday, pitchers don't have Nintendo controllers. That's why it doesn't work. And sometimes a pitcher can actually hurt himself in the sense they say, all I got to do is throw a strike, opposed to having that concentration on one spot. You know, I'm going to throw it to that spot. You know, they throw it to an area, and they're not used to doing that. So to me, it's important that they stay with their plan and try to throw it to that one spot.
Do you guys have Farnsworth available at this point?
I'm going to watch him play catch and talk to him after he plays catch, but I think we do.
Is this something you guys feel like you need to get looked at or anything?
No. We feel he's fine. So, you know, he's thrown a lot, and we had him up, and he's thrown 2 days in a row, and we had him hot, and just think he got a little tender, that's all.
We were talking to Johnny before the game about the run he's been on these last couple of weeks. He was just saying it's a lot of it's just being healthy and being able to use his legs. That was different than last year. Do you think it's anything more than that?
No, I don't think so, and I think that's one of the keys for Giambi. That's one of the keys for Matsui. You know, one of the reasons they're all doing so well is they're healthy. I mean, they've had some leg problems. Johnny had the calf and hamstring. Jason's had the foot and the knee, you know, and Matty had the knee. And, you know, you get hitters that are used to being successful and putting up good numbers and they get hurt, well, they're not going to be the same. If you don't have your legs, you're not going to be the same. But all three of them seem to have their legs, and I think the rotation system has helped as well.
When he's doing what he's doing, does that make a big change in the offense?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Johnny's a jump start for our offense usually. And, you know, Johnny has the ability to steal bases. He's not a leadoff hitter that just hits singles either. He drives the baseball. You know, we saw some doubles and triples and some home runs, you know, this last homestand, and those are big hits.
You say he kind of feels like a left fielder now, too, after making that change last year. He's more comfortable there. It feels like he's doing what he's going to do there.
Well, he's been there most days. So, you know, I think you could really put Johnny anywhere, and he's going to play it well. But there still is a comfortable factor because there's different angles out in left field.
Joe, he also says he historically doesn't hit here at the Coliseum, but the way he's been going lately, would a change in venue affect him?
Well, it better not. I mean, he should have told me. No, I mean, sometimes, you know, you have more success in other parks than others, and a lot of times there's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes you just match up better against teams, but I think he'll be all right.
I know every game, every trip, every series is important, but as you guys really try to get above 500 and stay there, does this feel like a big stretch? I know you've had other big stretches that feel like it, but does this one?
Well, I mean, we have to get there. I mean, we have to start getting to where we want to be, and, you know, we're not. I mean, we have games that we have opportunities to win, and we haven't, you know, we didn't win them. You know, I look at our last trip, there were some games. I look at the last homestand, there were some games, and it's not like we're having bad trips or bad homestands, but everything could be better, and we need to get there.
And being that the A's have recently swept the Red Sox and Tigers here at home, are they a better team than maybe outsiders thought going into the season?
Well, I think what you have is you have a lot of young kids that are playing well that people don't know a lot about. But that doesn't mean that they're not good players, you know. So, I mean, they're in a sense building for the future, you know, and but they're right in the thick of this American League West, and they're a dangerous team.